If you pay attention to cartoons, cats and dogs aren't supposed to get along. Like oil and water, they just don't mix. Dogs are loud and peppy, whereas cats are quiet and prefer to be left to their own devices. This natural enmity is exactly why people might have expected bad news when they watched this dog approach a stray cat and start barking. The apparently angry Pooch circled the cat and began making a fuss until a crowd gathered around. When the truth behind this encounter was uncovered, however, it left everyone stunned. When this dog approached a stray cat, everybody passing by at the time expected the worst. Cats and dogs aren't exactly known for getting along, so the passers-by could only assume there was about to be a showdown. The dog was barking loudly and seemed intent on bringing attention to the unmoving feline. The cat was terrified, but for some reason, she wouldn't budge. It was like nothing anyone had ever seen before. As the encounter continued, the cat remained frozen in place. She was clearly scared of the dog, but he seemingly wasn't going to leave her alone. Then, when the dog inched a little too close to the cat, something finally happened. In a flash, the cat made her way underneath a nearby car in a desperate effort to escape the dog. Nevertheless, her apparent foe wasn't just going to back down like that. Instead, he stood beside the car, barking like crazy until a group of people arrived. The concerned citizens managed to find the owner of the vehicle, which he promptly moved. When he backed away, it revealed the tired cat was still there, lying motionless. Did the dog fatally injure the cat at some point? Then, the dog did something that made everyone gasp. After the car moved out of the way, the dog sat down on the pavement next to the injured kitty. He seemed to be signaling that he wanted the crowd to help, so they did. Meanwhile, the dog watched the people carefully and calmly as they attended to the cat. What was his deal? As the people soon discovered, the cat was injured and she needed their medical help right away. Even if she didn't realize it, the dog seemed to. He wasn't intimidating the kitty at all. In fact, he'd been barking to try and alert someone to her plight all along. Nonetheless, when the people finally scooped up the cat, she got a second wind and began fighting them furiously. Obviously, the poor kitty didn't know that they were there to help her. Luckily, she would soon discover her luck had improved greatly. The group of Good Samaritans placed the frantic cat into a car and rushed her to a nearby veterinary hospital so her injuries could be assessed. Luckily, when they examined her, she didn't appear to suffer from anything too severe. She was going to make a full recovery, all thanks to her canine friend. Cats and dogs might not always get along, but if this video is proof of anything, it's that rules can be broken.